Hey folks, it's June 21st, first day of summer. All right, yay. Anyway, it's been, I don't know, week and a half, I guess, since the thrash session that resulted in motor leaking water out of every pore it could leak out of. I'd have been better off spraying Flex Seal on the head surface and bolting the head on that way without any gasket than I was trying to use those copper gaskets. It's a bad idea. So all that effort and all that thrashing and all that hard work by myself, as you saw, no help, demoralized me. It took the wind out of my sails. So I took a little break. Hence the reason you haven't seen the video yet. But we'll play it here in a minute, maybe a minute and a half, depending on how long I ramble on. We have a new plan. This is a better plan. This isn't a plan that would make the guys on roadkill go, oh God, that's a terrible idea. Now, this is actually a pretty good plan. It's doing things the right way, or more so the right way than what that just was. But anyway, without babbling too much, we'll try to keep the catastrophe video short. So, as some other famous people would say, on with the show. Good morning. I guess it's still morning. About noon, yeah, 11:30, I don't know, somewhere in there. Yeah, we got this thing about ready to fire up. Better half's in the house on a Zoom call for work, so it's wouldn't be prudent for me to fire this up and make a bunch of noise, even if it's only going to run for about 10 seconds. So I primed it. That was interesting. It only got about 40 pounds of oil pressure with the prime, but it never got any oil to the rocker arms. I know it's got the right lifters in it, because these are the ones, my Crowder Severe Duties, that I've been running in my 377 for, I don't know, several years now. So I know they're a Cleveland lifter. I'm just hoping that because it wasn't running, which doesn't make sense, but had a little water leak, had to tighten down the water pump. A few bolts weren't tight enough, and that seems to have stopped. I didn't put the head sealant, the head gasket fix stuff in it yet. I figured I might as well wait and see if it's got oil pressure and gets oil to the rocker arms before dumping a $30 bottle of stuff in the coolant system. Because if it doesn't, we ain't going tomorrow. I just don't know what's up with that. I don't know if I've ever done the whole oil pressure thing with the valve covers off before. Don't know, can't remember. But anyway, so once she gets done with her call, with her Zoom meeting, we'll throw the battery charger on this, throw some fuel in it, everything else is ready to go, and I'll prop the phone up somewhere so that you can see the fireworks, or whatever's going to happen. Anyway, so there's that. See you in a bit. All right, so it's the moment of truth. So see if I can find somewhere to set this thing so you can all kind of see, and here goes nothing. That work for y'all? Yeah, I think that works. Gotta fill the carb. Alrighty. Here goes nothing. Oof. That was ugly. Might have a plug wire on in the wrong order. Let me look. All right, so yeah, I had 5 and 6 switched. All right, let's try this again. A little more shot of that. We bumped the timing up a little. Well, it officially sounds like shit. I fixed the coolant leak. Just moved the hose around a little and tightened it back up. But it's definitely missing. Oh, and it's leaking water out the head. Yeah, that's cool. Watch right there. Watch, 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 watch. Bloop. Remember, folks, this is a Cleveland. There's no water in the intake. So that is coming between the head and the cylinder. So it's probably getting water in the cylinder too, so it's missing. Well, it sounded like crap because it had a rocker arm that had come off. Put that back on. All right, one last update. We're done. It's toast, burnt toast. So I don't see it leaking water externally anymore. Doesn't mean it's not leaking internally. But the bigger problem is I was putting a little heat in it and I goosed the throttle standing next to the car. I could literally see combustion. I could see gases coming out from between the head and the block. Yeah, literally. Like I'd whack the throttle and some stuff would go. Psst. I'd whack the throttle. Psst. I'm like, oh, that's not good. So we can't fix that. So instead of, I guess it needs O-ringed probably to go with those gaskets. But anyway, so instead of fucking the block up and fucking the heads up and making a bigger mess out of something that's already a mess, we're just going to throw in the towel and say, it was a lovely little thrash. And we're done. All right. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I mean, that don't work. I don't know. Buy a bass boat, go fishing. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching this train wreck of an adventure. We'll be back later. Bye. Hey, that bird just buzzed the tower. That was not an approved flight pattern. See ya.